Welcome to my kitchen. Now, today's lesson, it's not food technology, it's all about fractions. And it's a gentle reminder to you about adding and subtracting fractions. You know that when it comes to adding and subtracting fractions, you must have the denominator, the bottom number at the bottom of a fraction, it must be the same. You can't add a leek to a melon. No. Just like you can't add a half to a quarter without doing something. Without cutting them into the same size fractions. So in other words, 1/2 we could convert into 2/4 and then add it to 1/4. That way we would be able to find the answer of 3/4. Let us just write that down. So here we go. 1/2 plus 1/4 equals, well, we've got to turn this into 2/4 plus 1/4 equals 3/4. So we've times that by 2 and that by 2 to get the answer. And there we go. Now then, it's exactly the same, not only with addition, but also subtraction. You've got to have the same size pieces. If I was to cut this rather lovely pizza up, what I'd have to do, if I was to have 1/3 of the pizza and my wife was to have 1/4, I'd then say to you, how much is left over? So you've got to add 1/3 to 1/4. Well, hold on a minute. They're different sizes. So we need the common denominator. And the easiest way of finding the common denominator is the lowest common multiple. In other words, the number that both of those numbers will go into. The 3 and the 4. 3 times 4 is 12. So I'd have to cut my pizza up exactly into 12 pieces. I could then section 1/3 of them off, which would be 4 pieces. And then 1/4, which would be 3 pieces. So in other words, between my wife and I, we have eaten 7/12. And left over, for you maybe, would be 5/12. Have a little think about that. The key to adding and subtracting the fraction, you must have the same common denominator. I hope that helps. Have a little watch the video and I think you'll be fine. See you in the lesson. Good luck. Right, now welcome back. I've now cut my pizza into 12 equal sizes, slices. So 1/3 would be 4 parts. So I'm going to have that part with the nice cheesy bits on. My wife said she only wanted 1/4. 1/4 of 12, of course, is 3 pieces. And left over for you lot is this little section here, which is 5/12. We've cut them into equal parts. 12ths. The whole is 12 over 12, 12 pieces. Then the 1/3 has been turned into 4/12, because of course 4 goes into 12 3 times. And the quarter has been turned into 3 twelfths. 1, 2, 3. And there, 1, 2, 3, 4 are all my parts. I hope that helps. Good luck.